George Romero's Night of the Living Dead. Back before they were known as independent, filmmakers who operated outside the confines of Hollywood were referred to somewhat condescendingly as regional. Romero grew up in the Bronx and at an early age became obsessed with his uncle's 8mm camera. Romero and a group of his friends decided to take the plunge into feature filmmaking. None of them had a particular attachment to the horror genre, but it was decided that a low-budget horror movie would be easier to market than, say, a low-budget art film. Romero dusted off a short story he had written about the dead returning to life to feast on the flesh of the living, got 10 friends to pitch in $600 apiece, and Night of the Living Dead was born. As the number of undead grows outside the house, inside, tensions rise as Ben and Cooper clash over how to defend themselves against the bloodthirsty hordes. When it was first released, Night of the Living Dead was met with disgust. One critic called it a cesspool of vile filth produced by sick minds for sick-minded people. Night of the Living Dead, while a moderate success, didn't really take off until it was released in Europe, where it was seized upon by critics as a groundbreaking masterpiece of modern horror. American audiences began to take notice when the film was re-released in the States. It became a staple of midnight movie houses around the country. Romero was invited to introduce the film at the Museum of Modern Art, where it became part of the permanent collection, and critics began to view the film as something more than a simple little nasty splatter flick. Over the years, the filmmakers have gone out of their way to downplay the over-analysis of the film, but there's no denying the film reflects the times in which it was made. In an era of Vietnam and the assassinations of Martin Luther King and Robert Kennedy, the world of Night of the Living Dead is a nihilistic vision of America literally eating itself. Love, strength, family, none of these traditional values mean anything in this apocalyptic wasteland. And Night does not afford the audience the sense of escapism traditionally associated with horror films. The film has a documentary style, natural lighting, handheld camera work, and an unflinching approach to the subject matter.